What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mr. Joe's Baseball Show. Today, we've got another Netplay Superstars VOD review. I'm going to be watching the grand finals of Netplay Superstars 9, which was Cactus versus Crazzy. That's Nude Cactus. He's the #1 ranked player in the world. This is the first time that there was potential for a repeat winner in Netplay Superstars. There had been unique champions up until this point. So I am watching the VOD here. Anything that's popping up on screen is just in the VOD. And you'll go ahead and get to see who the teams are shortly. I'm actually not too sure, but I figured I'd leave the draft in, so we could see what the draft is like. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this game. It was a really, really good one, so you guys should definitely be excited to see it. And yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Let's see what the draft shapes up to here. I'm not sure which team is which yet, but it's pretty standard so far. You have Bowser into DKPD, then you have Bro Yoshi, and now Birdo Boo. So you do get Birdo captain, which is definitely really valuable. But the Bowser team also has Yoshi, who can decently negate DK Star, and to some extent Birdo Star as well. So definitely interesting teams here. Pretty standard stuff so far. I imagine this is like a Toadsworth Mario, Toadsworth PM type deal. Yeah, Toadsworth Mario makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I believe that Cactus is the Bowser team, but don't quote me on that until it gets updated in the description there. So we'll definitely have to see there. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. You guys should be excited for this one. This is an excellent game of Mario Baseball. I figured I'd leave the draft in for this one. If you guys want to see the draft in these videos, or if you don't want to see the drafts in these videos, let me know and I will, update accordingly. I think it's nice to see how the draft goes. It's been pretty standard so far, but you can see there the Luigi pick does most likely force that left team into a Bowser Jr., which, if it's Cactus, he will not mind at all. Cactus is a big fan of Bowser Jr., so you take Bowser Jr., for the wall jump, and he has Chem links with Magic Koopa, Bro, and Bowser, so that's definitely valuable. The Noki pick here would make sense as well, since you get a good center fielder that also has chemistry with Pianta, so if you plan on going for charge swings with Pianta, that Noki chemistry is definitely a nice boost. It's not necessarily needed, but it certainly does not hurt. Let's see. Dwelling on this pick a little bit here. Alright, well, I have you guys here. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. I know it's been a bit of a slow week for content, but I finally had time to get this video recorded, and this should be coming out, I believe, on Wednesday of this week. So yeah, definitely excited for this one. Another Baseball Basics. There's that Bowser Jr. pick, by the way. Another Baseball Basics probably on Friday, and then we should be back to a little more frequent on the uploads later on. Goes with Wario there. I guess he's trying to prevent the Wario Waluigi chem, if I had to guess. It's an interesting pick. I don't hate it, don't love it. But definitely an interesting hate draft there. I assume what is a hate draft. But yeah, if you guys are watching the content and you're enjoying it, be sure to click that subscribe button. Some people are, you're not subscribed and you don't even realize it. But yeah, only like 25% of the people watching the videos are subscribed. So if you're in that 75% of unsubscribed, be sure to click that sub button. We're creeping up on 2,500 subs, which is really cool. So hoping to get to 5,000 relatively soon. I appreciate all the support, guys. I am going to go ahead and pause right here, because I imagine these are where the lineups are going to end up. As you can see on the left here, it's a little dark because that's just how Twitch VODs go. It's kind of annoying. On the left here, as you can see, Cactus is the Bowser team that has been updated. Crazzy is the Birdo team, as I suspected. He goes with this is nearly identical to how I would have built the lineup with this team. Lead off Magic Koopa for a strong singles bat or a star hit if you want to use it. Followed up by Bowser, because if Bowser gets up with a runner on, you're probably getting the free pass for Bowser. That brings up Bro with chemistry. However, if Bro gets on base or walked, on base by any means, now you have Bowser Jr. up, and Bowser Jr. has chemistry with all three of those characters in front of him. So that sets up a triple chem link on base, which boosts his power by 50%. So that means that he's going to be able to hit a home run with some good contact there. So that's a really interesting strategy to go for, especially since his opponent took Luigi. I have a feeling that Cactus, being a player that likes Bowser Jr., probably would have gone for that anyway, even if Crazzy had left Luigi on the table. But yeah, that's a really cool thing. Then he goes King Boo into Yoshi into PM. I personally might put Yoshi in front of KB, to break up my lineup a bit and keep my heavies kind of just separated throughout my lineup and get some more depth out of it. But he has a very strong team. His next guy up is Pianta, who you see he's keeping him as a righty most likely, which means that he is going to go for the star hit. And he actually didn't take Nokia on this team, so that makes sense. A lot of people are liking the star hit from Pianta. I personally am still in the lefty Pianta camp, but I totally understand that that's a bit of a dated opinion, but I'm not convinced quite yet that it's worse. And then you've got Wario and Diddy Kong, kind of the weaker bats on the team, but Wario's not a horrible hitter by any means, and Diddy Kong can definitely get on base if you're comfortable with his bat. So yeah, definitely an interesting team from Cactus there. Pretty standard lineup for what exactly what you'd expect. Now, over on the Birdo team here, that is Crazzy's lineup. He leads off with Toadsworth into Birdo. Now, that makes sense because Toadsworth, a very consistent singles hitter, followed up with Birdo, who, with the Birdo egg, has potential for doubles and even triples, which could then score Toadsworth. You go for that 1-2 punch. It's very similar to the Yoshi into DK strategy that DK teams will implement. But it's a little different because the Birdo egg is less predictable and less consistent than the DK Banana Ball. But Birdo followed up by PD to get some chemistry, who was then followed up by DK, because DK has a couple options there. Now, since DK has chemistry with PD, if PD is on base and DK comes up, he has the option to go for a charge hit with chemistry, which is, a nice boost. DK doesn't really need it, but it does not hurt him by any means. But he also has the option to go for a slap, maybe go for a star, something like that. DK, a very versatile character who can do a lot of things, so having him in that spot's really good. Then we've got Boo to drive home any runners that are left on base, and then he goes Shy Guy into Mario, Waluigi, Luigi. So he's really just got a lot of good singles bats down at the bottom there. He's got Shy Guy with the star hit, and then Mario, who has potential for a star, Waluigi with a very good singles bat, and Luigi, who's probably the weakest hitter on this team, but he still has a pretty good bat. So definitely a strong lineup from Crazzy there. He's got a frightening team, and while he is lacking in power a little bit, he really is going to make up for that with a lot of strong singles bat. Toadsworth, Mario, Boo, Shy Guy with the star hit, Waluigi, DK. These are all very good singles hitters. So he's probably going to get a lot of hits this game, and he's probably going to be driving in a lot of runs off base hits rather than the home run, the long ball. But yeah, let's get into this game here. I don't know who got choice of first or second, but I do know both these players like being the away team. So I would imagine the person that is the away team, which is Crazzy, did not have their choice, meaning that Cactus went first pick Bowser. So that definitely makes sense. All right, now let's see what we got here. Let's get into this game. I'm excited. I actually haven't seen this game. I do know the result, but either way. We got the Diddy Kong pitcher here. Interesting choice here from Cactus, or from Crazzy rather. No, it is Cactus in the field. Interesting choice from Cactus. Ooh, magic of what a play. To put Bowser at shortstop when he has Wario in the outfield. Now, center field is generally a less important position than the middle infield is, so you'd figure that maybe he goes, Pianta at short, and that's a great hit from... Oh, wow, Bowser Jr. is making that. So you'd think that maybe he goes Bowser center, Wario second base, and Pianta shortstop. All right, a long single there for PD. I was about to say I'm getting shut up real quick by Crazzy after I said that he's probably going to score off of singles mostly. Yeah, I might put Bowser in the outfield and just have Wario in the infield because Wario is a far superior infielder, and he's already got laser with Pianta. So let's see if that bites him, or maybe he'll make the switch. Who knows? Ripped foul there from DK. Now, this is exactly what I was saying before. If PD manages to get on base, whether it's by walk or a single like he did here, DK now has that option to go for the charge with a bit of a boost. And, ooh, unfortunate for Crazzy there. What happened? So it looks like he started charging... Oh, okay, next pitch. Interesting. So he started charging really late. And then I guess he let go of the A button and got a swing. So a bit of a bailout there from Cactus. Like, we don't know. That could have been a home run. Who knows? And you're going to notice there's a little replay screen in the bottom. That was from Ravian's stream. Very cool. Check out Ravian's stream on Twitch. Super cool stuff. Yeah, the double walk to lead off the inning. And now you have Bro up, 2 men on with chemistry. That accidental Maj walk could be brutal for Crazzy. Let's see what Cactus manages to do. Unfortunately, he's gonna push the ball the other way, but that should be a 1-run lead for him here in the bottom of the first. Yeah, so even though Bro hit the ball the wrong direction, he wants to pull the ball because he gets a boost for that. It still manages to find the gap, and he still managed to score a run there. Now he's got runners on second and third with no outs, and here's Bowser Jr. Like I said, 2 chemistry links. This is giving him a 25% boost, and he's gonna rip one foul. I really like this though. Cactus is definitely a big fan of Bowser Jr., so you're gonna see him. Goes for the tag up. All right, a quick 2-0 lead there for Cactus. Very impressive stuff. But yeah, you're definitely going to see Cactus pick Bowser Jr. a lot if you watch his games. I have to put my hat on. That's a double play. Ooh, he threw to the wrong base. Probably wasn't two anyway, but, you always want to throw to the right base in this kind of situation. Let's see if Crazzy can get out of here without any further damage, because Cactus is not the kind of guy that you're going to score easy runs off of. He's definitely the kind of guy where you're going to have to come up big, for sure, and you're going to have to pitch out of your mind because Cactus has one of the best offenses in the game. Now, Crazzy is probably the other best offense in the game, so Crazzy definitely more than capable of putting good runs up here, and he's got a lot of stars to work with. You got to notice that they have... Ooh. That must have been just kind of like a reaction, like an instinctual reaction where he backed away from the ball. That would have been a star for him, and he would have a runner on a runner on base right now. But unfortunately, not going to be the case, and that inning's gonna go down quick. Yeah, I think that free pass would have made a pretty big difference in that inning, but who knows? Cactus now leading off with PM, and you see, okay, so what he did there, you notice him charging, but he still goes for the star hit. Now, he's not going for the 5-star dinger. I know we'd love to think that he's going for the 5-star dinger and it'd be very hype. And while that would be pretty hype, it's not exactly optimal. So what he was doing there was he charged, but he still used the star, because when you do that with 5 stars exclusively for some reason, you get basically like an enhanced version of the Falcon Pop where it lands in a similar spot, but it's not as low trajectory, but it still gets down fast. So it's definitely an interesting thing, and actually I think all characters may be able to do it. So he was going for a bit of a mix-up. He was saying, I'm going to charge, so you throw a pitch inside, because Pianta's nice contact zone is really far outside because his bat's pretty long. And then I go for the star so that when you threw inside, I get the contact that I wanted for the Falcon Pop, and I hit a nice single using the star. It's a bit of a mix-up, and unfortunately whiffing on the pitch. So now he's probably just going to go for a regular star here, or maybe not even investing another star. We're not really sure. Yeah, going for the charge hit makes sense. I definitely wouldn't invest another star there, but he does. Maybe, so what Cactus did there, he charged for one pitch to make Crazzy think, okay, he's going for the charge swing. Then he charges again, but he uses the star because he thought, Crazzy's going to throw inside. Now I can still get that sour contact on the star swing and get a good hit. But unfortunately, he missed again on that. So really great mental decision there from Cactus. Very good kind of conditioning. But unfortunately cannot execute, which is, you kind of got to do that because that probably would have been pretty good for him having a runner on here for Wario. Getting close to wrapping his lineup. Let's see what happens, though. All those notifications popping up on the top of the screen, by the way, those are Ravian's. Again, check out Ravian's stream. They're not my notifications. But if you want to check out my stream as well, I stream on Fridays, Mario Superstar Baseball. Have a great time. Birdo, unfortunately, not able to come up with that one. I thought she was going to get it, but it may have been a little too far. You can check out that replay in the bottom if you want to see. Great star hit, but Waluigi. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, look at this. This is basically, that's the best inside hit you could probably ask for with Madge. You don't really want to hit it inside with Madge, but if you have to, that's where you want to send the ball. Look at Waluigi. Doesn't even have to move for that. Very, very impressive catch from Waluigi. And we are still looking at a 2-0 ball game. 3 hits between both players after 2 innings. Huh. Now, Waluigi is a character that Crazzy is very comfortable with. He is reaching a little bit here. Waluigi does have one of the longest bats in the game, but look at that. You're not going to be able to hit that super far outside pitch, but That was a great piece of hitting there from Crazzy. He picks up a star, too, to fill up his gauge, and now he has a runner on. About to wrap his lineup, too. So if he can get a single here and make it first and second for Toadsworth. Ooh, not a double play. All right, not a double play. Yeah, so he's still going to get Toadsworth up with only one out. This is huge because if he gets Toadsworth on, I don't think he'll go for a star. No, he's going for the normal hit. That's what I would do as well. Because if he can get Toadsworth on, which he will, unfortunately, Bowser Jr. not going to make that play. Now he's got Birdo up with 2 on. This is a huge spot for him. You burn a star here. If Birdo gets on, then you're going to score at least 1 run with PD coming up. I imagine you'll see him try to go for a slice swing, which is when you hit the ball on either the, I believe, first or last frame of your bat's active hitbox. He didn't do it there, but if you do, it goes directly up the middle, and it's a guaranteed single, at least for Birdo. But right there, that's close to the slice. That's the 3rd frame contact, and what an incredible Birdo ball. That's a Birdo triple, most likely, and it's going to score 2 runs. That's basically best case scenario there for Crazzy. He hits a ball right down the right field line, and it bounces and rolls all the way into center field. That is crazy. Crazy hit from Crazzy. Huge hit. Drives in 2 runs. Now you have a situation where you have PD with chemistry into DK, who could potentially have chemistry as well if PD gets on. So the thing is, you know, you have to pitch to PD here. And Crazzy is a strong batter with the heavies. Wow. He made great contact, but got low trajectory, and PM scoops that one up. Now, you probably imagine he's going to go for a single here, just driving the run with Birdo, and that's exactly what he's going to do. But Yoshi, got to pick that one up. So only 2 runs there, but Crazzy, you know, evens this game up, and his pitching has looked good to Cactus so far. Cactus only putting up 2 hits, I believe, and he's pitching to Bowser. Don't pitch to Bowser, man. Don't pitch to Bowser. Come on. If he gives up a bro home run, too, it's just going to feel silly. Just going to feel silly. I mean, come on, man. I get that if you had walked Bowser, you would have had the same situation anyway, since... Oh, he's hitting everything. Okay. Crazzy's going to pick up the star. I get that if you were to walk Bowser, bro's still going to hit that home run probably, and he's still going to get the 2 runs. But that's you know, that's not great. You don't pitch to Bowser. At least walk Bowser. A lot of star chances coming up, though. Let's see if we can get through this last heavy in the lineup. Cactus almost squares that one up, but not quite. Wow, yeah, this is a bit of a weird choice there. Ooh, Waluigi picks that one up off the ground, pretends that it did not hit the ground, and he gets the star chance for Crazzy. Crazzy's certainly not out of this game, you know, at all. He's only down by 2. He's doing the moonwalk with Luigi. He's got the skills. 2 hits, or 2 runs to 4 runs, 4 hits apiece. And he's got his single hitter brigade here, and he's gonna lead off with a single from Boo. This is exactly what you want Boo to do. He's a very consistent hitter, capable of getting doubles and singles. Exactly the guy that you want up to lead off your inning. Now, Shy Guy here has 2 options. You can go for the Falcon Pop on the inside contact, which you're going to see right there, and that's going to be a beautiful hit. That's going to advance the runners, and actually, Boo might score here. No, okay, he has the laser ready. He has double laser infield, so Crazzy says, I'm cool with 2nd and 3rd base with Mario coming up. I bet we see a fireball here. Doesn't want the free pass. I would honestly, I'd be surprised even if we didn't see a fireball. Because Crazzy, I believe he really likes the Mario Fireball. You see him use it a lot. And it has potential for 2 RBIs here. So that's definitely worth your stars. There he goes. But it gets blocked. And he's going to get double played. Oh, no. Some bad base running from Crazzy there. What you have to do in this situation. So right now, you see that it hit PM. At this moment, your runner should be going back, because what's going to happen here is, since he has runners on 2nd and 3rd, there's no force out on these batters. So Diddy Kong can just catch the ball, and if you return your runners, they can't get double played. But since he doesn't put his runners back, he's going to get double played here. If he had just, you know, a bit of better base running, he would have had his runner back on 2nd base, and, you know, he would have had 1 out in this inning with runners on 2nd and 3rd still for Waluigi, who's a hitter he's very consistent with. But unfortunately going to get doubled up. You really want to hit with Waluigi. Ooh, almost a great play from Cactus. He actually went for the fielder swap and just missed the jump. Waluigi's still going to secure that 1 run. So right now it would be 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Let's see if he can secure the steal there. No, he gets thrown out by a mile. And he's going to lead off with Luigi next inning. I get why he went for the steal. You know, he's thinking, I have to get my runner to second base so that he can score from Luigi's hit. I totally get it. On a hit and run, you might be able to score from second base. Luigi's a pretty quick character. So this is a charge Falcon Pop here, but he gets the wrong type of contact. He got the sweet spot contact, which is why it went so far. So a bit unfortunate there. Oh yeah, so Crazzy, a bit of weird base running, unfortunately for him, but he's gonna lead off with Luigi. And I get the steal with Waluigi, I really do. Ooh, nice play with Birdo. Perfect execution on that jump. Birdo, a bit taller than you might expect, so going for those jump catches is super important. Diddy Kong, unfortunately, just hitting one right into the ground at Birdo. That's going to be the end of Cactus's inning. He holds on to his lead, obviously, since Crazzy only put up the 1, but now Crazzy's not the kind of guy that you can rely on not getting hits, is the thing. He's a really excellent hitter, and he's going to put up runs. You know, you're not going to keep him to this 3, so you really have to start tacking runs on. I know he had those 2 home runs, but he's basically only produced with the top of his lineup so far. I think all of his hits might actually come from Madge, Bowser, and Bro. And that, I believe, is a slice. So a slice, like I said before, is when you get that last frame or first frame. Most people go for the last frame, and it's hit right up the middle. And that is it. You can see that he swung really late, but Birdo's bat is perfectly horizontal with the with the base. Hey, that's me. I subbed. So that's why he got the slice, and a pretty good bounce there. Did he get thrown out? Oh, he threw behind him. Yeah, really good play from Cactus there. So Cactus notices, he says, okay, he's getting a little greedy here. Another base running error from Crazzy. He's getting a little greedy there. He's thinking about sending Toadsworth, maybe trying to bait a throw. But Cactus says, no, you're not going to send your runner because you're out by a mile if you do. I'm going to throw it to my third baseman, and if you send your guy back, you're out anyway. But if you don't send your guy back, my third baseman will make the throw home and get you there. So that is some good awareness by Cactus and a bit of bad base running by Crazzy, costing him another out. And I think that's 3 outs now from just base running errors. But a hit here would be massive. Cactus seems pretty confident pitching to Crazzy's PD. He's getting him to swing and miss a lot. Not a lot of foul balls or any pop-ups, anything like that, but you are seeing a lot of swing and miss. Tries to bait him there with the outside pitch. Does not get him. But he does get the late contact. You know, Crazzy lagged a little bit behind there on the swing, so he's going to push it, unfortunately, and that's just not going to get it done with PD. And look at that. 9 hits, but only 3 runs because, you know, that could probably be 5 runs. But Crazzy a little bit messy on the base paths this game. He's still in the game, so you know, it hasn't cost him yet. That's a beautiful star hit. That's a really well-executed star hit from Cactus. He's going to get a double there to lead off the inning. This is the top of his lineup. Bowser's up again. You have to walk here. Yeah. You have to walk. Bowser's just, he's too easy of a character. Too easy of a character to get home runs with. Now, Bro, while he's still a great home run hitter, it's a lot harder to hit home runs with Bro than Bowser, so just take your chances pitching to Bro instead. You know, you're more likely to get this guy out. It's the right option. That thing's crushed. He should be able to tag to third here. Yeah, he is going to get the tag up to third. So he's got runners on the corners now for Bowser Jr. 2 Chemlinks again. You know he's charging. Bowser Jr. home run would be extremely hype here. No. The cheer one. And he strikes him out. Yeah, Bowser Jr., while having a long bat, he does not have the kind of reach that you can be swinging for outside pitches like that. And it looks like he's going for the slap hit with KB. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I'm not a huge KB slap hit fan. I generally like to go for KB's charge hit more. I just think it's pretty good. It can land in the gap. You know, it can hit for home runs. While a slap hit is not, it's not bad by any means. It's definitely good. We're swinging at garbage. I don't know, though. A leadoff single here would be huge because he gets a runner on first base for Boo. But he did swing through 2 pretty bad pitches before. A little more discipline there, but Cactus gets him with the inside pitch. And now Boo coming up with nobody on once again. He could hit a double with this character, but he's... Wow, the bats are just not getting going for Crazzy here. Big star chance. Neither of the players really have stars, but Crazzy's team is a lot more star hungry. You know, he's got Mario he likes the fireball for. He's got Shy Guy who likes the Falcon Pop for. Birdo, he likes a star. You know, if he wants to use a DK star, it's going to cost 2. So this is definitely a big one here. Gets a swing on that outside pitch. Cactus has gotten him on that outside pitch like crazy this game. Like, absolute crazy. He's going to fly out there with Yoshi. Unfortunate. Cactus, he can't get his bats going either, though. Crazzy's pitching really well to Cactus's characters. And this is wow, that's a great play. This is a ball that probably would have gone out if it was left DPM. He squared it up very nicely. You could see the drop spots there, or it was there at least, which means that it's not necessarily going to go out. But that's a perfect execution on the jump. You know, he just caught that ball before it went out. That is a really well-executed jump. And Crazzy, honestly, has some of the best fielding mechanics in the game. He's a very, very good fielder. He's very good with jump catches, and he can execute them very well pretty much every time. Waluigi's big body there, not getting glitched like you would probably see with Madge or KB. He's very wide, so he's able to not get glitched in scenarios like that, which is honestly pretty big for him. Crazzy leading off with Mario, a great hit. Cactus not able to jump for it, a bit out of his range, so definitely a great leadoff here, and you really want to get a single with Waluigi here, and he's not going to. A great jump from Cactus there. He actually, I believe, fielder swapped here. I believe fielder swapped to Bowser, so the ball's hit. Oh no, yeah, Bowser. Just a really well executed jump. He actually jumped the wrong direction, so actually it was actually kind of poorly executed, but it still worked out. Bowser's a big body, so he still would make that play. Perfect steal from Mario, and it's going to be a nice hit and run. That might get his runner to third. It might have. It would have been super close. Not worth the risk at all with Toadsworth coming up. Toadsworth can easily score the runner from second. Let's see what he can do here. This is Crazzy's inning. Yeah, there you go. That's not going to score Mario. I get it. So, Mario, that's a situation where if Crazzy had sent Mario, he most likely would have been in the same situation it was before with Toadsworth, where he's going to advance, notice that PM has the ball with laser, and he's going to try to go back, and that brings up another potential opportunity for him to get thrown, the back pick thrown behind him at third base there. So a good decision there from Crazzy to not go, maybe learning from his mistake with Toadsworth. And that's what this game's all about. It's about learning from your mistakes and not making the same ones again against the same players. You know, you don't want someone to be able to just, really find a pain point, a weak spot in your play and really abuse it. You want to make sure that if you make a mistake once, that's the only time you're going to make it. That is a great Birdo egg. You actually saw that Cactus moved Magikoopa to second base because Magikoopa is really good at fielding Birdo eggs, but that is another triple, bases clearing triple for Birdo. And just like that, Crazzy's taking a 6-4 lead in this game. And that's what I'm talking about. He's not scoring runs off the long ball. All of his RBIs, I believe, have come from Birdo eggs. Or at least 5 of them, I believe. So yeah, he doesn't need the long ball here. He just needs to go for, base hits. And again, even with the one like true power hitter on his team, Petey, he's hit he hit one ball off the wall and then he hit another line drive just then. That line drive is gonna knock Diddy Kong out of the game. And just like that, like I was saying, Crazzy's not the kind of player where you can keep his batting down. He's going to come back. And like you see here, this is now a 4-run inning from him, and I believe he only has 1 out here. So he's probably going to keep pouring it on. And I would honestly go for a charge with DK here. Yeah, he's got the chemistry. He's got King Boo pitcher who doesn't have the best control over the ball, so you can definitely, square things up a little bit better. Cactus is going to try his hardest, to make this KB thing work. And so far, he's got him 2-2 on the count here. Crazzy, yeah. Okay, so he squared that one up nicely. But he was a little late on his timing. Or a little early, rather. Now we got a full count here. Alright, he gets him to swing at the outside pitch. Crazzy, a little bit behind on the ball, is going to hit the center instead of pulling that ball. So Petey's not going anywhere. The threat's not necessarily gone yet, since he does have a great batter here in Boo, who's going to get another single. Now it's bringing up Shy Guy with the star hit. And this is what this team is designed to do. It's designed to get a lot of singles. It's going to move the guys station to station, and it's just going to produce hits. He doesn't have any stars here, though, so Cactus feels pretty comfortable throwing inside. He is going to get the line out to Bowser. But the damage is done, Crazzy with 3 times as many hits as Cactus. He's hitting like a maniac. And, Cactus, he can't make up for it. He's going to line out with Diddy Kong. Because, again, Diddy Kong is just, he's not getting it done at the plate this game. And he's going to line out with a Mag Star. He gets in front of that one, and he pulls the ball, which is not what you're looking for with Magikoopa. Unfortunate. May as well pitch to Bowser. I probably still walk here, but I understand why he is doing it, because he's up 3 runs. Bowser's only going to score 1, while if you walk Bowser and then give up a home run to Bro, you know, that's going to be 2 runs. Or if you walk Bowser and Bro, you got Bowser Jr. with chemistry. So, yeah, it's definitely a good situation there. He does get the strikeout, too. So, Crazzy really, you know, he's really pulling ahead in this one. And another base hit. It really feels like Crazzy, you know, while he wasn't really lost at the plate before, he's really, you know, he's locking down right now. His base running has not been as aggressive. You know, he gave up... Oh, it's so unlucky. All right, just 1. He gave up probably 2 runs, maybe, with just from base running errors. But that's another double play, and that's twice now that that Crazzy's gotten like a good inning going, and he's hit balls right at Bowser that's going to end the inning. Now, Cactus, a bit of a mountain to climb here, and he's going to lead off with a Bro homer. Yeah, Cactus is such a good hitter with Bro. You don't want to pitch to his Bro, really. And just like that, the lead has been reduced to just 2 runs. Bowser Jr., a character he's very comfortable with, but he is going to line out there. You know, this is what Cactus needs. He's at the heart of his lineup here. He likes these. Ooh, Shy Guy. Oh man, he likes these batters. You know, his lineup's got depth. This is like his number 6 batter right now, I think, or maybe his number 7 batter even, and it's Yoshi. Yoshi's gonna hit an egg that just sneaks by DK. He's gonna make it first and second. He's starting to use those stars. You know, he hasn't had a ton of star hitters. He has Maj and PM. Now he's probably gonna burn another one here. Yep, and that's what I was talking about before. When you don't have 5 stars, you don't get as good as a hit with the charge. So a bit unfortunate that he's kind of throwing away an out there. Now Wario's up. A ball in the gap here could score Yoshi for sure. And a home run would definitely score Yoshi. Luigi not able to make that play there, but he's behind 0-2 real quick. Oh, but he lines at the left field, and that's going to load the bases here. And what you see here from Cactus is his ability to hit with everybody on his team. I think he's gotten a hit with every character on his team except for Diddy Kong, who gets a free pass. That's horrible. This is really bad for Crazzy. Not like obviously he didn't mean to walk him, but this is a big mistake that he just made, because if you pitch, Diddy Kong hasn't gotten a hit this whole game, you know? So if you don't pitch to Diddy, if you pitch to Diddy, you probably are going to get a line out like you've gotten every other at bat. Sure, maybe he gets a hit and scores a run. But what he's doing is he's trying to throw inside, and Cactus has realized that he's throwing the inside pitch a lot. So what he does here is he leans into it. He sees, you know, you don't have much time. At this point, there's no way for him to remedy this. Cactus knows he's getting hit. That is a free run for him. The lead reduced to just 1 run, and then he's bringing up the top of his lineup too, which is absolute worst case scenario. Now you're probably going to see Bowser this inning, which is horrible. And the Maj Star gets by, so that's a 2nd run now off that Diddy walk. And now Bowser is up with the freaking bases loaded, dude. You have to walk. Do you have to walk? Here's the thing. I know I say never pitch to Bowser. I know I say you should never pitch to Bowser. You know, you always want to pitch to Bro instead, because Bro's much easier to pitch around. He's pitched to Bowser and Bro, I think, the same amount of times. Maybe you walk Bowser once. Bro has, I think, 3 home runs this game. Maybe just 2, but still, 2 home runs is huge. Bowser just struck out his last at-bat. But all it does take is Bowser guessing right once. I probably walk here. Walk would have been the right move. If you walk there, only 1 run scores. Sure, the bases are still loaded for Bro, but you're only losing 8-7. I know giving up the lead in a walk feels bad. It looks like he was trying to hit him there, and Cactus said, "No, I'll swing." And he said, "All right, I'll go for the at-bat." He does get the out on Bro. But yeah, that's a huge inning from Cactus. They don't call the 8th inning a Cactus inning for nothing. That was it right there. Takes a 2-run lead here, and now while Crazzy does have the top of his lineup, that's the play. Oh my god, what a play from Diddy Kong. Really good stuff from Diddy Kong there. He doesn't have any stars for Birdo. And just like that, this game is slipping away from Crazzy. He took a huge lead there in the 7th inning, but then a 5-run 8th from Cactus brings us to a 9-7 game. Crazzy down to his last out here. He's got PD. PD has not hit one out yet, and he's chasing. He's getting a little antsy. You know, he's noticing, you know, my Netplay Superstars run is on the line. He's trying to get out of loser's bracket, and he goes down on a pitch. He takes a pitch to lose the game, lose the tournament. Cactus takes the W there, and a huge comeback. Honestly, a massive comeback there for Cactus in the 8th inning. You know, he comes back from being down 7-4. You know, he couldn't get his bats going all game. He scored early. He had an early lead, and he was kind of keeping Crazzy at bay. But then Crazzy had that one inning where he scored. You know, he scored 4 runs. He takes this 7-4 lead, and then Cactus responds right back with a 5-piece in the bottom of the 8th. Really incredible stuff from Cactus. Yeah, Crazzy really, he's really feeling the those base running errors. I think early in the game, he really cleaned up his base running later in the game. Got a lot less aggressive. And that really helped him out because you saw that one inning. He wasn't really aggressive on the bases, but he was able to score 4 runs in that inning because he was just, you know, he was relying on his singles bats because he knows he can get the hits. And, you know, if you're someone who's very confident in hitting singles like Crazzy is, because Crazzy has one of the best offenses in the whole game, like I said before, you don't have to be as aggressive on the base pads because you could just say, okay, I'm just going to get on with my next guy, you know, and that'll advance the runner instead. So, really good stuff from both players. They both played very, very well, but Cactus, you know, maybe showing that he's the veteran for a reason. You know, he's the #1 ranked player in the world for a reason, and he's going to take that Netplay Superstars Grand Finals from winner's side. Really impressive performance. He actually knocked me out of this tournament. Or no, he knocked me out of winner's side in winner semis in this tournament. He played it really well. Crazzy played really amazing. Cactus, the first person to ever win 2 Netplay Superstars. There have been 9 of them, and all of the first 8 had a unique victor, but Crazzy and Cactus competing to be the first repeat champion. Crazzy trying to go for a back-to-back, but unfortunately for him, Cactus comes in, you know, plays amazing. He knocks him out there, takes home the victory. Really cool stuff. This is a fun game. This is a really awesome game to watch, so I really enjoyed watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as well. If you're enjoying the content, like I said before, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be doing more VOD reviews every time some cool games like this pop up. I actually have another one in mind from a different tournament with a $100 prize pool that happened recently that I'm really excited to review. So that's going to be a great game. I'm not going to spoil who it was yet, but we'll probably put that out next week, probably early next week. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Baseball Basics on Friday. Not sure which character yet. If you want to help decide, you can become a Twitch sub. Actually, you can't become a Twitch sub. You can become a YouTube member. Although I will be transitioning to Twitch soon. I stream on Twitch Friday nights every week, so come check me out. Mr. Joe MSSB on Twitch. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.